What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Engineers Without Filters podcast, episode 6. I'm your host, Jacob Thompson. I'm still working through these overruns.
I'm Joseph, and I'm kicking it with Rolling Rock today.
I'm Dayton, and I am somewhat enjoying hams.
I'm Gabe, and I don't have a PBR in my hand this week. I have rum and coke, getting the classic.
And today we have 2 special guests joining us.
Not one,
but 2.
We got Max here. I'm enjoying a nice honey brown.
And Alan, and I'm also enjoying a honey brown.
Got the Honey Brown gang up in here today.
We got 2 of our housemates joining us for a special episode. We're a little bit tipsy. We're going to play a game. Dayton, kick it off.
All right, here we go. So, this is a pretty popular game, I would say, with our house, because we just like to shit on each other. Not literally. Well, just to clear that up.
Some days are better.
because in case that one person thought take shits on your chest.
Hey, some people are into that. I don't know.
It's cake, all right? It's really
Yeah,
is.
probably.
Yeah. All right, but anyway, so the game is who's most likely to. Okay, so the gist of it is I will read off a prompt, so who's most likely to blah blah blah, and then we all have to debate who here talking to us
In this
is
room.
the most likely.
So if you guys didn't know us before, you're gonna know us tonight. Let's put it that way. And you're gonna learn all about Max and Alan.
Sure.
All right, so you know what?
Let's go.
This is a heavy hitter right from the gates.
Oh, jeez.
Who is most likely to die first?
I'm pointed. We can't point because there's no
Yeah,
fucking
we
video.
can't point.
Use your names.
I gotta go Dayton.
I gotta go Dayton as well.
I think
I gotta
it's
go Dayton.
I
of
think
us in this
I don't
room.
know.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's not gonna be because of natural causes. It's gonna be you doing some stupid shit.
No, okay.
If
I already have a
So
concussion.
die from
Natural causes.
yeah.
Oh, well, I have
Or
shit
or
genes.
things that they can't control, right? So if you're doing something
You can't
stupid,
control a car.
Like a bus
accident.
hits me or
is-
something?
I know, but what I'm saying is from shitty eating habits, Gabe. or excessive drinking, Alan.
I'm enjoying my honey brown.
I don't know, man. It depends how you define it, but Dayton, you've done the most extreme sports of us. Come on.
Okay, but that's what I'm getting at is because I have another one who's most likely to die first from doing something stupid.
Okay, that's you. That's
Damn.
obvious.
Slash-
So I don't think you should come for the other
So
one.
for
Yeah,
reference,
yeah.
guys, Dayton has been in the hospital at least once for every year he's been in college, without fail.
Except for this year.
Yeah, we're going
So far,
Yeah.
We will see.
So we're just saying, who's gonna die first, period.
just yeah.
Okay? No matter, of any cause, who's gonna die first, period.
I don't know
still
why,
don't date
but
him.
I think it's Gabe.
I think it's Gabe too.
Jeez.
I'm in between Gabe and Alan.
See, the thing
Definitely
is,
not.
I could see myself dying, but I feel like Gabe,
I don't know if you can see that, Alan.
but I feel like Gabe is gonna do something stupid, and he's gonna die.
Alan's
What?
gonna
That's a different question.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not something stupid. This is my reasoning for thinking that Gabe's
Let
gonna
me
die
hear it,
first.
Dave.
1, he's fucking stressed out all the time. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
2, he eats like shit. He eats chicken patties.
He does.
Oh my
He eats
fucking
patties.
Is that the come up every episode?
Okay,
Is that a
okay,
requirement?
Okay, so instead
You
of
did
chicken
eat
patties,
Burger King into McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Burger
did.
King's last night, McDonald's this
I
night.
did do too.
Being stressed out all the time,
Yeah.
dude. Your heart wants a break.
You also
And
drink
that
a
break
lot.
is death.
You drink to do your homework well.
Yeah,
That's a valid
it
excuse.
helps.
Yeah, it helps you relax. Okay.
Max, you said me?
Also, hold on. Jacob
I
was
said it
talking
between
through air
us,
quotes
too.
just then while he
Sorry.
was. So.
Yeah. Gabe drinks to, calm himself down to do his homework.
Okay, it's not like I get drunk every night to do my homework.
Uh-huh.
I'll have 1 or 2 and get all nice and relaxed, listen to Spotify. Do my VM stuff.
Yeah, Max, why do you say Alan?
It's definitely leaning way towards more Gabe, but it's more of just Alan maybe getting into something he shouldn't get into, if that makes sense.
No, I understand.
Starting down the wrong
He's
path.
gonna
But
get
I
in some
think
gang or
I
something.
think it's very unlikely for Alan, but I think there's a possibility.
You
know what
know,
I'm saying?
I was gonna say me just because I have a terrible history of terrible genes in my family. Let's just shit on me for.
Okay, we keep going.
That
why
works.
Gabe,
stop
I can
now?
shit on you all day long.
Alright, I think we go with Gabe, and
I
we
think-
move
I
on
think
to
it
the
is
next
Gabe.
I do
question.
want to say, I want to add one last thing with Alan is there's a good chance you'll be working after you graduate in construction sites. So I'm just saying something
Oh,
could
yeah.
happen,
Yeah.
man.
But no, but
You
that's
never know.
yeah,
A big crane, a big loader.
Yeah.
Just comes
I'm
through.
looking
A badass
Right.
loader. I'm sure
Science
you'd love to
fiction.
get dump trucked by a backhoe, right?
I've had a couple nightmares about that actually. No joke. So we'll see.
See what happens. All right, what's number 2, dude?
Okay, well, you know what? Since we're in the same vein, I'm gonna say die first from something stupid, or / have their last words be "watch this."
Definitely
Daisy.
Definitely Daisy.
Dude, watch
Dayton Packs. I think the answer is a Dayton Packs.
No questions asked.
I don't think it is. I know it is. Baby.
So we gotta tell the bike story. I'll make it super short. But last summer, no, 2 summers ago at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep, 2 summers ago. Me and Dayton were mountain biking, and there's a jump line where you jump your mountain bike.
And you were taking a video
Yeah.
of it too.
So he ended up. We were going through the trail, and some happened to his seat. He like broke off.
No. So what happened was I was going over the jumps, and then I lost my footing on my pedals. So then I just slammed my groin right into my saddle, right?
Yeah.
And I just snapped it right in half.
That's what it was.
So then I'm just like, well, all right, I still want to ride. So I just kind of took my seat off.
So Dayton
and I-
did a watch this.
You took your seat
Record me
off?
while I go down this
You
jump
didn't have
line.
a seat in the video. I
No.
never
No,
noticed
he
that.
didn't.
He took the seat
I had
off.
to
Jesus
seat.
Christ.
Yeah.
So I'm recording him go down this thing without a fucking seat, and he just fucking smacks so fucking hard in his face, and like
That's a good
he
video.
turns into Two-Face. We could post the video on Instagram.
I kinda want to. No, I don't want to.
Just the part where you
we
slam.
Can, we, can
not
post,
like
we
after.
can post a
He
picture
hurt
of
himself.
Yeah.
He was
Anyways,
bleeding.
he hurt himself, and like the whole fucking time we're driving. We were gonna drive downstate that weekend. He didn't remember any of that shit. Didn't remember anything. I'm like,
No,
Dayton.
I remember going downstate.
No, I asked you what you're gonna do that weekend, and you're like,
Oh.
I honestly don't remember. He's like, I don't remember crashing. I'm like, you have a concussion, and he was like, I do not have a concussion. He was telling me for like half an hour, and then like the doctor comes in, and like, oh, you may not, and you're like, see, I don't have a concussion, and like she comes in 10 minutes later, like, yeah, you got a concussion. You're like, and then I think there was something on your story or something. Yeah.
Posted it on my story.
So I had Dayton's phone as we're driving to the
I
fucking
remember
hospital,
that
and he
story.
took a picture of his half bleeding face. And I have his phone. And
I'm
he's
pretty
just
sure I was doing like the
the rock on.
yeah.
And he's just getting messages from like all his friends, like, dude, are you okay? What's wrong? And you're just like sitting there like fucking dazed. I'm like texting every one of your friends, like, he's fine, I promise.
And now you got a badass scar on your face. So what's that?
Yeah.
But you didn't do any weird shit in New Zealand, right? Like any bungee jumping or anything
He
like
got
that?
the window with his
Oh,
fucking-
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Oh
You
yeah.
didn't
That's
bungee
some
jump,
goofy
but you
shit.
crawled through
Dayton,
a broken
do you,
window.
Do you want to briefly tell that story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
guess
gonna
I
be
do.
Dayton getting hurt.
I want to
story.
hear from your perspective.
Okay.
The Dayton getting
So
hurt
so
podcast.
let me preface this by saying, like most weekend nights and some
You were
week
drunk.
nights
Yeah, you were
in New Zealand, I was getting a little shitty.
Yeah.
And, I was enjoying some Lion Brown,
Of course.
and
Some honey, bro.
and I was just kind of talking to my friends, and one of them was like, "Hey, Dayton, I don't think that you can climb through your bedroom window." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I have done this multiple times before because I lock myself out all the damn time." So I'm just like, "Yeah, okay, watch this." So you know,
Again, back to the question. This is the last one to say, watch this.
okay, I didn't even realize that. but anyway, so the previous times that I've climbed through my window, it was a double decker window where both of them could swing out and then had like a cross brace in the, in the center.
Yeah.
And I always had my bottom one locked and the top one open so then I can like climb into the top one. But this time I was like, I'll just go through the bottom. Like that'll be slightly easier.
Right.
I climb out of my bedroom to outside, no problem. And then my friend was like, "Wow, Dayton, you actually did it. Like I'm really impressed. Like I didn't think you could do it." I'm just like, "Yeah, well, if you think that was impressive, watch this." so then I close the bottom window. I don't latch it. I didn't latch it,
There's your mistake.
which was my mistake because it didn't allow for the forces to transfer into the frame. It just allowed it to buckle straight away. So I climbed through it. I like got up into my window, and this window was probably like 6 feet off the ground. And I just grab onto it, and I like swing myself like my torso into it, and I start like shifting my weight around, and I just hear it cracking. I was like, oh fuck. and then I'm like, like my friend's like, Dayton, don't do anything stupid now. Like, go on. He's like, get out of the window. And I'm just like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm trying not to cut myself right now. So then I go and I start climbing out of the window, and the entire window frame just breaks on me, and I just fall like 2 or 3 feet just onto all this glass. And I cut up my stomach. And there were 2 of them that were, I don't know, maybe like 2 centimeters deep or so.
Oh,
and
dude!
And then
I didn't realize it was that bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was staying calm though.
To be clear, he was a man during the whole situation.
Except, so the thing is, in New Zealand, if you they got free healthcare, but only if you're not drunk. You don't do drunk things. So my mind, I'm just like, oh fuck, dude, I really don't want to have to pay for my hospital bill and the window. So I'm just like, I gotta sober up real quick and impress this doctor into thinking that I'm not drunk. And he's like this young dude, just graduated from med school, and we're chatting it up,
Yeah.
And he's like, so have you had anything to drink tonight? I was like, no, I just got locked out of my apartment, and I was trying to just get back in, and no one was home, so I climbed through my window, and I busted it, I came up with that scenario, the moment that I broke the window. I'm just like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna say.
This is what happened.
This is it. So I stuck with that story the entire time. Doctor bought it. Didn't have to pay for my stitches. And then 3 or 4 weeks later, I got a bill in the mail for 500 New Zealand dollars for the window.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah,
it's not a ton of money, but it's a decent amount.
I mean,
of money.
we better not send this podcast out to New Zealand. Yeah. We gotta block their IPs, dude.
Or region lock it.
Yeah.
I want to say the best part. I want to go back to the other story. The best part about you getting hurt in the mountain bike is I called your mom, just to let her know, and I answer the phone, or she answers the phone. She's like, Dayton. Okay, that's where he gets his weird shit from. And then I'm like, hi, Mrs. Pax, and she's like, oh no. Her response. I'm like, he's in the ER. She's like, what'd he do this time?
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you're the definite answer.
Okay, yeah.
Or
TLDR, it's you.
Yeah.
Shall we bring it back to the questions that Dayton has solved?
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're doing right now.
Listen, I know you're new to the whole podcast thing.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
making sure that we are on track.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I've done 5 episodes of this.
Stay on the
Alan-
rails, baby.
Alan, our track is about 3 miles wide, so I think we're still on track.
I just asked the question.
That sounds like a
Okay.
pretty
Let's
epic
do it.
track.
Okay. All right.
Damn it.
Who is most likely to be cut off from drinking before 11 p.m.?
Be cut off?
Yeah.
You, Jacob.
What?
The Halloween party.
It was just one
That
time.
was one time. I don't think that was.
It was just one time. I
It was only one
It's
time.
definitely Joseph.
I just wanted.
It's
I just wanted
definitely
to
I don't
tell
get
the story.
belligerent.
I'll tell this story, but doesn't make any sense.
No, the problem is Joseph
No,
stays
we-
pretty collected. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, but
Except for the one time
think-
last year.
I
But
think
we were
it's-
here.
Are we
and it
talking
was
about
fun.
number 3?
I think it's
No,
an
no, no,
easy
no.
Jacob. Joseph stays relatively cognizant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I
Jacob,
think-
just because the amount of times that you drink and the time frame doesn't add up.
It's
Yeah,
the ratio.
It's the ratio.
I get that, but I
guess.
drink so slow. You know what I'm
Except
saying?
for that one night.
Except for the one night. I'll just tell the story because everybody's wondering what the... Okay. Last Halloween, so about a year ago
This
now.
is such a classic one.
It was,
It's a
Halloween
fucking
party.
Solid.
So of course I'm dressed up as BoJack Horseman, my favorite animated character. All right.
Which
so
meant he just had a horse mask on.
And who was your partner?
And my partner was Max, who dressed up as Todd from the
Yes.
show, BoJack Horseman. Anyway, so we're pre-game before this Halloween party. I'm like, all right, I want to have a good time. Let's get nice and juiced up, right?
Of course.
So I pull out the Captain Morgan. I'm like, let's go. Long story short, I had about 7 shots within an hour.
This was 100 proof, by the way.
Yeah, it
Wonderful
wasn't
Captain.
regular Captain
Yeah.
Morgan.
Black.
And
Yeah, it was
about
black. Yeah.
like 7 shots in an hour, and for the record, I weigh like 140 pounds, so this is a lot of alcohol for me. And I'm feeling fantastic.
Of course. At the time.
At the time, I'm feeling fantastic. and we have to walk to the party. So I'm walking to the party with my boy Max,
Yeah.
and I'm just being a complete asshole. Just-
Okay, so we're all walking. Yeah, we're all walking, and
I'm
you
just screaming.
shouting.
Well, it's not a short walk either. It's,
No, it's
you know,
not a short walk.
It's
I wanna say it's like
reasonable.
half
I
a
wouldn't
mile.
say it's
like 6
short.
blocks.
though.
It's
It's
at
a
least
block.
It's a
20
number.
minutes.
It's a number.
No,
No,
it's like
20
10.
20 minutes for a bunch of drunk ass people.
I don't know. I tend to
Anyway.
walk pretty quick.
Well,
It's,
Yeah.
it's 10 or 15
Drunk.
minutes.
It's a jaunt, okay?
Anyway.
So I'm just screaming the entire time, right? Having a blast. We walk in the party, 5 minutes later.
Literally. 5
I'm like, I need to puke right now. And the rest of the night, I was in a trash can, right? So I'm in the second floor, just like puking my guts out, right? I can't even look up to get so nauseous. It gets to the point Friday, Alan gets me home in a car. And then I'm just sitting in our
He
toilet.
managed it.
I'm sitting in our first floor toilet, just puking. And Alan's there, he's like taking care of me. He's like, all right, I gotta bounce out. I can't take this anymore.
No. I gotta add to this. I'm like, Jacob, you're suffering right now. Is there anything I can do for you right now?
I think I started crying at one
And
point.
well,
Is this the podcast?
You did a lot of things, but the one thing that I really remembered was, please put on a podcast. You said it in that voice too, and I said, what kind of podcast? And you told me what you wanted, and
Yeah,
I
I
put
gave
it
you
on.
my phone.
Right, and it was all just fine and dandy. However, it did get to that point, as you mentioned,
Yeah.
where I was like, I'm drunk myself, I need to go to bed, and someone else took over.
Just
Yeah, you came and woke me up. I was at the party. I had a great time. I had my fill. I left. And I came back and I was getting in bed. And then I hear a knock on my door. And it's Alan. And I'm like, what's going on? So I get out there and he's like, Jacob's fucked. You need to take care of him. I've been taking care of him all night. And I'm like, all right, that's
Hey,
valid.
just so we're clear, Alan didn't drive drunk.
No,
we
no,
got
no,
someone.
sorry.
To,
we had a
He just
sober
said he
drive.
was drunk, and like you said, drive. I just want to make
sorry.
sure.
We gotta
Got me
so-
around.
sober drive.
we don't do that.
Yeah, we had a sober drive.
Sober drive.
Yeah, so Joseph taps in. And he comes back downstairs, I'm puking, and the podcast ends, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I'm like, Joseph, please put on another podcast.
Number 2, baby.
So I just open his phone and he's like, and I'm like, which one? He's like, just hit next. And I'm like, all right, next it is.
I can do that.
And then he saved me like an hour, and then he got me to bed. But that was the only night I've ever wanted to die. That was so bad. And the worst part is, I didn't even black out. I remember everything. And it's terrible.
I remember it all.
But besides that, I don't drink that much. I'm a very slow drinker, so I'm not
Probably
going to get cut
because
off
of
by
that.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I counterpoint with Joseph. Joseph drinks a lot.
Hang on a second, hang on a second.
Sometimes.
I'm a
Did this
slicker.
happen before 11 p.m. though?
No, this was like 1 a.m.
The
No.
party was at 10.
Oh.
Party
Okay,
was
no,
at
yeah.
10.
So
Did we
was
get
at,
there?
I was,
10?
yeah, sorry. I was fucked before 11, but like, I mean, we didn't get home, and I wasn't in bed till like 2 a.m. probably. But yeah,
No.
but also the question is getting cut off. Because you're at a bar. I don't drink a lot of bars.
Or like us, like if we're just chilling, we're like, yo,
We don't cut each other off.
that's because none of us get
Belligerent.
exceptionally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah.
I guess.
We're
saying,
all
And
doing
if we
it.
do,
so
it's
no
if
one
we do,
notices.
it's definitely like I don't want to say once in a lifetime, but like it doesn't happen often enough that we're like even
Aware.
we can't reckon. Yeah, exactly. We're not
Yeah.
aware of it.
We're not looking for it.
Yeah, we
We-
ain't
none of
watching.
us are that one guy. It's like, oh, watch him after the 4th drink.
Yeah,
that's true.
no.
That's true.
Joseph gets real frisky.
Or we expect us to take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would say Joseph or Alan.
Are you saying we're all adults
Hey.
here?
Wait a minute.
I've seen you pretty fucked up some nights, Alan. I don't know.
It happens sometimes, yet we move on.
You know Alan's drunk when it's like a Tuesday and you're just going down to get some snacks. He's like, "Okay, take this shot right now."
I will pay you $80 to take the shot right now.
I'll give you $2. Like, I just want Doritos.
I want to do
I just
is
want some
motivate-
Doritos. Like, do it, you puss.
I just want to motivate the populace. That's all I've got to say.
All right.
So are we going with Joseph?
No, I think it's Alan.
It's either Alan or Jacob.
It's not me.
It's definitely
I
on this
don't
side of the
drink.
country.
Oh, yeah.
I think you can
Yeah,
throw it
we
on
can-
us
we can
and
take
move
it.
on to the next question.
We got a triple answer.
Alright, so yeah, we got
We got a Jacob Allen Jacob combo right here.
the answer is E, both B and C.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a break from these drunk shenanigans
Sure.
for a little bit.
Sure.
Who's most likely to become fat in 10 years?
Oof.
Oh,
Gabe.
are you kidding me? I have the metabolism of a fuck. No,
For now.
no, my
For
whole
now.
fucking line.
I think
does.
it's an easy game.
My dad eats like
I don't
shit
know.
and he's
His
still
his
skinny
dad
as fuck.
isn't fat.
That is
Sure.
true.
And like,
He
Look
eats
at the
anything
eating
he
habits
wants.
though. Caloric intake.
I don't know. Gabe's already so skinny. I don't know if he can get fat.
I don't know if it's
You
possible.
you might have a point there.
But also, okay,
That's the one
could it
part
be
my
you?
genes back me up in.
Could it be Max?
Honestly,
I don't
your
think it's
dad is-
Max.
your
My
dad is-
dad's got a beer belly. I won't lie.
He does.
He
And,
does.
But like,
dude,
I mean,
Trace.
Max, we all know you're a closet athlete. I'm
That's
just saying you don't
true.
exercise those abilities very often
I
sometimes.
know.
He
If
does
I can,
run a
okay,
decent
if I,
amount.
I'd say there's like a 50-50 chance. If I can keep up with my like workout routine,
Yeah.
I won't be. But if I don't, I probably
Dude,
will.
you're not
be.
gonna
Oh,
have a
yeah.
PE class for weightlifting in 2 years.
You're right. You're right.
How is your dad in comparison? It's been so long since.
Dude,
I've
Trace
met him.
is fine.
Is he
My
really-
dad.
Your
he
dad is
works out.
fine, dude.
My dad,
He works
Tracy?
out.
Yeah.
He's
He just
like,
got a beer belly. That's all.
I don't know.
But
He's
he's
shorter.
fine.
He's
Yeah,
definitely
he's fine.
stocky,
He's not
but he's not
fat.
like
Right.
Yeah,
fat.
that's what I'm saying. My dad isn't fat. He's just got a nice beer belly.
Can we get a consensus here?
I don't think we have it.
I don't know.
Gabe, vote.
Wait, I think we need to do majority rules here.
All right.
I always
Alright.
vote for myself.
I kind of want to go. Max.
I think it's
I
Max.
think,
All right.
well, but, sorry, before we go into that, it's a matter of
The
who's more
problem is-
active. I just don't know which one of you is more
Mac-
active later in life.
And the
But
problem is
you-
we're saying fat. I feel like none of us are really gonna
Yeah.
be fat.
Like okay. So
That's
instead
not
of
like most weight we could
You
say.
also
right?
have-
like gains. Could we say gain the most weight?
Sure.
I feel like that's better.
Yeah.
gain the most fat.
Okay.
Gain the most fat.
Gotta
I
go.
still think it's Gabe.
I think
don't
it's
know why.
Max.
I think it's Max.
I think it's
Max.
definitely between me and Gabe, but
I think Gabe lives a bit more active of a lifestyle with how much he snowboards.
I disagree.
dude, I'm working
What?
on
You
every
don't
day.
think I'm
Max has been running on the
Yes.
treadmill.
but
Yeah,
I
you see me, Alan sees me go one
What
night.
do you-
around.
Gabe is a lot more like into snowboarding than Max is into
He
skiing.
is.
This
That's
is
true.
And I guess you are running.
But also,
which is-
Max went on runs last year.
That is
Yeah,
true.
and Gabe
Yeah.
did not.
When it's on.
Plus
when
one
it's
for
in
me,
season.
baby.
I
When
think
it's
we
in
ought
season, I
to
go a lot.
digress.
But they both eat pretty shit.
This summer,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went biking like
Shoot,
3 days a week.
I gotta go Max, because Max drinks Crystal Light exclusively, and I just can't understand how it's a sustainable lifestyle. That's so much sugar.
Okay, hang on.
Dude,
stop,
it's,
stop
I drink just as
derailing.
much chocolate milk.
Majority
bro, but I guess that's
vote.
just as bad.
Okay, I'm going
Majority vote. All right,
Max.
all in favor for Max.
Gotta
Yeah.
go.
Aye.
Oh,
Alright,
we
I
gotta say
lost.
aye.
Alright,
Aye.
then-
Keep
then-
raising our
then
hands.
It's Max.
I
I'm
lost.
All right.
sorry.
Well,
Fuck.
four of us just voted.
Ha,
for
Max, you're
so-
getting fat when you get old.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
this-
Gotcha.
at least it's something I can change about myself.
This is
All right,
this is
Dayton.
an end all be all.
What's next?
All right, who's most likely to be self conscious about their face?
Me.
What?
I already am.
Have you not seen the way he's acted since he's shaved?
Dude.
Oh,
Oh my. Okay, yeah. So.
Yeah, you gotta tell that.
Yeah.
part.
So for Halloween this year, for my costume, I needed a goatee because like a cowboy. So I normally have a pretty big bushy beard, and so I shaved off. So I had a goatee. I'm like, I can't just keep the goatee, so I shaved it off.
Yeah.
So I'm like clean shaving the first time in like 2 years, and I fucking hate it.
It does
I
look
have,
different.
I have so much like I'm so self conscious about it. And I have so much less confidence. I've noticed like it's really
Less
weird.
confidence?
Less confidence. Like
I
just
mean, I
talking to
guess.
people.
It
But,
was
like,
a big change for you.
yeah.
I
I
certainly
hate it,
noticed
dude.
I am just now getting used to it. And
Yeah.
it's been
Yeah.
2,
Yeah, I
3
agree.
days.
I shaved on Sunday, so it's been
Yeah,
4
I was
days.
gonna
4
say it
days.
was just about like today where I'm like, okay, this is now
Well,
Jacob.
Jacob's
This
the
is
kind
an
of guy who
imposter.
usually has the big, bushy, at least, a centimeter, whatever. He's got a normal sized beard.
I didn't know
Yeah.
he had a chin until.
Yeah.
And then he shaves it all
I
off, and
finally
you're
saw
like,
it.
wait, that's what he looks like without a beard.
Yeah, and it's like that. Plus, I feel like I got a big nose, so I'm like, I'm just not about it. All right.
Okay, everyone's got.
Hey,
big
I got the
noses.
biggest nose, alright? You better knock it
Do you
off.
want to fight me, Max? I got a bigger nose than you. Anyway.
Now I'm just
Whoa,
looking at
is that a
everybody's.
challenge?
Just looking at everybody's noses now.
Dude, never would I have thought that somebody's like fighting to have the title of biggest schnoz.
Today,
No,
you
it's
meet.
me.
If I didn't shave my beard, I'd probably say no. But like recently, I've just been like, I hate this so much. I need it back. It's not growing in fast enough, people.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
It's coming though.
So are we
It's
going
getting there.
Jacob?
I think it's.
I mean,
Jacob.
if he votes himself.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm probably a close second to be completely honest. But
All right, who's the most likely to marry for money?
I think that's a Joseph.
No!
he just
It's
immediately.
definitely Gabe!
Why is everyone going to me? Like, oh,
Because
it's
you're a
Gabe.
greedy
I
bastard!
know. Jesus.
We all go to Gabe for money. That is true.
Okay.
However, I feel
I
like
don't
Joseph
know.
is contender here.
Yeah,
Why?
I think he is.
I don't think so.
Thank you, Max.
I think it's unfair to call me greedy because I hold on to my money. So
Okay,
Yeah, because Gabe doesn't have as much
Because
money.
I have-
Unlike you
I
guys.
have very little support compared to you and
We're not getting into that right now.
I know, I'm not. I'm just
I
saying.
that's like a point. to
Gabe,
make.
I wouldn't call you greedy. I would just say you care about your money and you try to spend as little as possible, which is a responsible thing to do.
That's greediness.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
well,
if you
don't
could
be-
get more money, you would take the offer.
I wouldn't marry someone solely.
The
based
problem
off
is we're all
the
guys.
idea.
It's not
Like, I
if you
feel
would,
like
it's
this
who's
doesn't
most
apply
likely
as
to,
much.
Gabe.
I understand the point of the game.
I feel like none of us are likely at all,
I don't
but
know.
I think Gabe is definitely up there.
But what's the
In
argument for
terms of
Joseph? I'm curious on this
balls.
argument.
Well, Alan left.
Well,
so.
just
He's-
because
he's
you
like,
know Joseph, you know.
Well, no, I don't. I am Joseph. And I don't
It's because it's Joseph. That's
That's the
What
argument.
if he finds someone whose like parents own a raspberry farm?
Yeah, and he's like,
And he's
wow,
like, wow, we have
this
so much
is
in
a perfect
common.
combination.
What
and
if-
you own money?
What if Joseph realizes once he graduates, he's like, man, this job really isn't putting food on the table like my dad used to put food on the table for us.
Oh my
And
god.
then he's like, I only have one option, and that's to marry.
I'm gonna be a sugar daddy.
See, I think a different
No, no,
argument.
no.
Or,
No,
sorry,
I need a
said
sugar
that,
wife.
Yeah, sugar, yeah.
I think it's
Sugar
more like
mama.
Joseph will get to his job. He's like, man, I hate working. If I could just marry somebody with enough money where you don't have to work, that'd be fantastic.
It's also Christmas.
I mean, it
I know.
would.
It's
Alan-
probably Josh's.
Yeah, it's Josh's food.
Alan, what's your argument for why Joseph is a contender to marry for money?
So I feel like Joseph is just the kind of guy who is always down to appreciate and truly fulfill his partner. Okay,
Wow. That was
and I feel like if you fell in love in the next few years, let's say your
Oh,
partner
man. There's
had a
so
lot of money. Okay,
Okay.
You would appreciate it.
you would appreciate him to the ground.
Would you guys not appreciate
Not
a lot of
saying-
money? Is what I.
You would appreciate
I
it more
would.
than us.
I just feel like you're more likely.
Yeah, that's the game, and that's the point.
Yeah.
Okay, you're more like.
I think it's Joseph.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, all who vote Joseph say aye.
I have-
Aye. All right, next question.
Gotcha.
Man, I get to make someone else feel like shit. It's way more fun than feeling like shit.
Oh my god.
What do we got next?
Yeah, hit me up, baby.
Who's the most likely to try and seduce a police officer to get out of a ticket?
Oh, Alan.
That's the fastest question on here. baby.
Next.
Wow.
Try and fight it, Alan.
Alright,
So maybe-
who's the most likely to become extra competitive while drunk?
Dayton.
It's either
Yes.
Dayton or
I don't know.
Alan.
Dayton's already pretty competitive.
Alan's like,
with
watch how
that.
many squats I can do.
Oh my god.
know what I'm saying?
I think.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
think
have those Olympic squats.
Dayton
down here.
because I'm not gonna vote for myself.
Well, I guess.
Well, I think Alan because I'm not going to vote for myself.
Shit.
Okay, so it's up to
Oh,
us
shit.
4.
Yeah.
So we
Okay,
can
all I'm
split
saying
it.
is they're
Let's
both
see.
drunk and they're being competitive right now.
See, I feel like-
so,
I honestly don't feel that way. Right?
No, what? That's
Okay,
absurd.
here's the thing. When Dayton gets drunk, he gets competitive with himself. He's like, what crazy shit can I do tonight to
That-
top my other
yeah.
crazy shit?
Yeah.
Alan is like, take a shot, Gabe, you're a pussy. Alan is the definite answer here.
But okay, I guess
Yeah.
it's the way we're defining it, because like Dayton gets drunk, he's like, oh, I'm gonna jump through a fucking window, right?
Yeah,
And then you got
You
Alan,
can do
who's
it.
like more of do this, do that.
yeah. He's
Who was
peer
more
pressure.
competitive when we played that man game?
Oh, the man game?
I wasn't
I don't
there.
know.
Sponsor for the board game, the man game.
I
It's
don't know,
kinda
honestly,
fun.
I think I'm gonna go with Dayton
I
here.
kind of have to go. Dayton.
I feel like it's
I
a
think it's
slight
Alan.
Dayton.
I think it's Alan for
I
sure.
think it's Alan.
What's-
Yeah, we
it's
split.
up to you.
No, it's up to him.
He
No.
votes for Alan because it's not him.
Right now
He
it's
votes for
Alan. If
himself.
you vote for Dayton, it's split.
I didn't
between
vote
Should
them.
we shake
Okay,
on
it's-
it
I think
and
it's
say
pretty
it's both of
split.
us?
I'd say that's a tie.
I think it's a tie.
I think
game.
It's a tie.
Unless we need a tie break of some competition.
No.
Because here's the thing, it's especially a tie because usually when they're both drunk, they're competitive with each other. So
Wait,
it
they're
works
competing
out.
on who has the strongest handshake right
yeah,
now.
they're shaking hands and trying to squeeze the other person's hand.
He's gonna flex
Lord.
out or some
Did
stupid
you just
shit.
give up, Alan?
I did. I suppose you won.
That means Dayton is the
Dayton
most
is-
competitive.
Dayton's
Wow,
got
okay,
a
it's been
vein
decided.
pulsing from his fucking temple right now. Like,
Hey, you know what? That's
but
what
you won.
That's
You know we had to do it.
That's
man.
what it. That's what it takes sometimes.
It is.
All right.
Who's the most likely to fart and blame it on someone else?
Yikes.
No. Okay.
You're the worst
No. No. Backstory. Let's do a backstory.
The backstory is your farts are
No,
rancid.
I fart. No.
It's fucking McDonald's and Burger King all the damn time.
Let's backstory this.
They're rancid.
I fart a lot. Like a lot. but I have a signature.
Yeah,
so I
Branson.
can't fucking lie. Like, you guys know a Gabe
You
fart
can still
from anyone
blame
else's
someone
fart.
else.
You're saying like a fart
I don't
signature?
blame people.
Does that have a fart header too?
Yeah, it's like a frame and an IP frame.
Yeah, it's an IP fart frame.
It's a 4-bit header.
Bunch of nerds.
I'm just saying, you're the most likely to do it because you're the one who farts the most. So it's like, that's easy.
Okay,
I
you're
don't know.
going-
I had that bad
if
streak
you're going-
last week, bro.
Oh, that was so bad.
Chili's
I
bad.
remember that
It's over
match.
now. I'm
The
glad it's
chili
over.
is- The chili.
It was the chili. The kidney beans, alright?
Those
They get to you.
Oh, dude, when you
Watch
when you
out.
freaking ripped ass at that party last weekend, dude, I swear you cleared like half the fucking dance floor.
I just remember you guys clearing out. Like, where are they going? I was like, oh, I know where they're going.
Oh, no.
And then I remember hearing someone go like, "Jesus, who ripped ass at a party?" And I was just cracking up because I was like,
Because you knew it was me.
It was this kid.
You knew it. It was my
Okay.
signature.
If you're going with the logic that I fart the most, so therefore I'd be more likely to dodge,
That makes sense.
I understand.
Yeah.
But as
and I
far
think
as
that's
like
fair.
the logic of me dodging, like I can't forge my farts. They're too distinct.
I mean, I'm sure
Yeah,
you could
but-
forge them by shaking it up and eating Culver's every once in a while.
Yeah, other than Burger King.
Shake it up and go, Rob, baby.
McDonald's.
Culver's is expensive.
God, now I want Culver's.
All right, we're going with Gabe.
Yeah, I think
Next
that's a, I think that's a
question.
consensus, boys.
How many
Okay.
do I have? We should be keeping a tally.
Ooh.
We're like 3 or 4.
Maybe next time.
What's next?
Yeah, alright. Get into a car accident because they suck at driving.
Ooh.
Because they suck at driving?
Suck?
Yeah.
I don't feel like any of us suck. I feel like Gabe's aggressive.
But
Nah,
now
I
you're
would say
also
Alan's
But
aggressive.
I'm not.
aggressive.
I'm not bad.
Alan's-
I like
Alan's
to
aggressive.
accelerate. However, how many car accidents have I been in?
I don't know how many car accidents have you
Zero.
been in.
Has anybody been in a car accident
I
here?
know.
No.
Someone's getting in a fucking accident tomorrow because they're like, none of us got in an accident.
I rear-ended a car and I backed into a car. I backed into
he's
my
been in an
sister's.
accident.
It's Joseph.
It's Joseph.
I backed into my sister's parked car
Uh-huh.
and I hit a car at a stoplight because I was using the radio and
Here's
I saw the light
thing.
change.
I've ridden with all of you multiple times.
I mean, I ran a stop sign.
But here's the thing.
Because I
guys.
couldn't see anything.
That doesn't count. I've ridden with. Jesus.
Wow.
I've ridden with all of you many times, and I gotta say, I'm most uncomfortable at Alan's driving. Because you are very aggressive sometimes.
You know, I got a V6, and that's all I gotta say.
Well, you know what? When I'm riding with people, I am most uncomfortable when driving with you, Jacob. Damn it!
Wow.
I'm
Because,
not.
I
because
actually
you take,
agree with
you take
Dayton.
forever to brake.
Yeah, you take
Yeah.
forever
and
to
you
brake.
brake really hard.
You're the longest breaker,
Yeah.
and braking
Yeah.
is the biggest thing for me personally.
But like acceleration, you can accelerate.
Acceleration is not as dangerous as braking.
I
That is
accelerate
true.
pretty quick.
That is true.
But I feel like I brake with enough time, especially in the winter.
Oh, I don't notice that in Jacob, to be honest. I don't
In the
notice
winter,
that.
I'm more careful, but yeah.
Well,
I
You
you
can't even
gotta
drive your
be
fucking
careful.
car in the winter.
I feel like
Hey,
we're all
yeah, tires
pretty
and
decent, but there's
Yeah.
some
We
fluctuation.
gotta pick a most likely.
I've had a lot of close calls in my lifetime. So
Everybody has.
I think it's
It's
vote
definitely
myself.
Jacob or Joseph.
Yeah.
Just because Joseph. had made
Okay,
it,
both the
that's
cars
good.
I hit were parked.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Doesn't that just
Drive a
make you
weed whacker.
stupid?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is that like? What does that prove?
My point is, I'm not a bad driver. I'm just a dumb driver.
Okay.
Like,
I don't. My
Yikes.
vote is still for Jacob.
I'll take it.
Shit.
Take it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, let's send Jacob on this one.
All right.
This
you
line
can throw him under the bus.
Simple as that. All right. God damn. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote this list. 'Cause
Dayton,
That's the
let's
answer
just
you
hear
weren't
it, okay?
thinking.
So I'm guessing it's Dayton.
There's
I'm
too
just gonna
much-
pre-vote
There's
Dayton
too
on
much
this
bias
one.
with him picking them all. He's gonna avoid all the ones that are him.
No, he's purposely picking
No,
ones.
let-
that-
no, I picked ones that would have equal answers for all of us.
Equal
What?
opportunity employer.
Wow, Dayton.
So
Are you part of a union?
I feel like we've already gone over this one, which is it's just insult to injury at this point. Who's most likely to injure themselves while drunk?
Oh, Dayton.
Well,
Definitely you.
You've already proven it.
Move on.
Gotcha.
Shall we move on?
Next question.
Next.
Who's most likely to become a stand-up comedian?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a
This
good
is
one.
spicy.
A good one.
Yeah.
Who's
I
funny?
think you could do it, Dayton.
Dayton definitely has potential. I think he's got to be drunk to do
I
it.
think
Yeah.
I think out of all of us, you would probably be the most comfortable on the stage.
Yeah, if we're talking,
I
like-
think Gabe, Jacob, and I would have severe stage fright.
Oh,
I would have a
sure.
bit
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
If we're talking
I'm
like
better now,
material,
but-
like I feel like I'm semi-funny half the time.
No.
But like if we're talking like talking and going up to something like that.
The
that's
problem with
the-
Dayton is Dayton would be good at it, but you wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Dayton doesn't give a shit about making people laugh. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, he'd be good at it, but he wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, it's not his dream.
That or
career.
he'd get really into it for 3 months and then go to the next thing like he normally does.
That is true. I can't deny that.
I kind of want to say Max, dude. Max is pretty fucking funny a lot of time. Maybe it's just our inside humor.
It's
I
definitely
the thing.
inside
The
joke.
only reason I say no is just because, like you guys said, I get like that stage fright. But like,
Yeah.
like I was saying today,
I
like, if
think
I
you
was
can
drunk,
work
I could
past
probably do it.
Max has crafted a lot of inside jokes with
He
it.
has.
Yeah.
But that's
He's
that's
the
the
That
difference,
doesn't
though.
translate
Because-
well to
Right,
I know,
stage.
yeah.
Because when
exactly.
you're a stand-up comedian, you have to forge that
You-
story,
Yeah.
and then you have to put that.
You gotta be
punchline
quick
in.
on your feet.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a like,
Which
you
I
gotta
have
tell a
some
story.
of that, but I don't think I have like enough to be
Mm-hmm.
the
But it's who
best
would-
baby.
Yeah. Who would be the best instrument? It's not me. I already calling it. I can't do it.
I don't know. I feel like the
I
stage,
suppose I could be up there
the
for
stage part
like,
would be the most difficult for me.
yeah.
See,
same,
Joseph's good
But-
at telling stories, but it takes way too goddamn long to tell them.
Dude, the Canada story.
Jesus.
We're not saying
We're
it,
not
trust
doing
me.
it tonight.
We literally do not have time.
I think I'll die in this sofa. I heard it for like the 15th time.
yeah. No,
So
I
it's
honestly
a
think it's between me and
Canada.
like, Dave, no.
It's a good story, but holy shit, it's not need to be
But
20
I feel
minutes.
like the stage presence can be overcome.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that.
I feel like that is something that you can
Definitely.
work
I've
on.
definitely
Yeah.
broken it down pretty hard.
Dude, the more I think
You know
about it,
what
it's
I'm saying?
Max, dude.
It's
gotta be
Max.
I think it is Max.
You got this.
Yeah.
Ne-
You
dude,
gotta
wrong.
take something, baby.
Next
I think
year,
that's the
I'm
first
fat
positive
and I'm a
one we
comedian.
had.
It's gonna,
hey, most comedians are fat.
Yeah.
Let's come
in
on.
15
there we
years,
go.
he's gonna have a beer belly and a fucking comedian.
Coming
career.
soon to Netflix, Max Dalzell.
What's your
Watch out
special
for it.
gonna be called?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Honey Brown.
Oh God, what is that gonna be?
Wow.
Press F. That's what it's gonna be.
Press F to pay
Alright.
respects.
Yeah.
That'd be a good name for it.
Yeah. Press F, baby.
Sorry, I'm just
Just
I
Well,
spit
that's
it out.
true.
You already know the discussion before it happens.
Be who's most likely to spend New Year's Eve drinking alone
Oh.
in their own home?
In their own home.
It's probably me.
I don't know. It's Gabe, Jacob.
I have a girlfriend.
The reason I say that is because you're always drinking every night.
But New Year's is like.
No,
like
dude,
a
you
side-
probably forget that it was New Year's. You're like, I gotta play PUBG.
That's all I did yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I can hear
It
you.
was the first day I had free time in like 2 weeks.
Okay, it's definitely between Gabe,
Bullshit.
Jacob, and Joseph. But
I-
that's what I'm saying.
I
It's between. I'm saying it's
disagree
none
with
of us
Joseph.
three. Is all I'm saying.
I disagree.
Joseph
with
would go out.
Yeah,
Even
Yeah.
if Joseph lived by himself, he'd go to a bar.
I
The
would
only
go.
reason I
I would
say
rather
that-
go out alone and hang out at a bar like by myself
Yeah, that's fair.
than be by myself at my own house.
I would definitely do it because I'd be like, "Fuck this! I will stay at home."
you
and
know
just,
what,
like,
Jacob? Now that you
not
say
do
that,
it.
Jake,
I'm
you're too
leaning
much of a
towards you pretty
homebody.
hard.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to deal with. If I had nobody in town that I knew, I'd be like, "Fuck, I'm just staying home. I don't want to deal with this shit."
Yeah. Since it's most likely, it's probably you, Jacob. But
Yeah.
definitely Gabe can be up
I
there.
think it's.
You'd probably
Yeah,
put
but
on a
girlfriends
nice
don't last
soothing
forever.
podcast.
Jeez.
Take a shit
Shout out
for
to
an
Patty.
hour, and then take a shower for like
For
3
an hour
hours, and
and
be
a
like,
half.
"Oh, look, Happy New Year."
Here's exactly what I would do, Dave. Now,
I imagine you watching anime.
Yeah,
With a
I know.
beard.
That's
No, no,
And it just
with
turns
a,
and you're
flip-
just like, oh.
Flip
Did
to
he
the
say
ball
with
drop.
a
Flip
beard?
back.
Beer? No, dude.
Oh,
we already
okay.
got it. I already
He
got
said
it planned
with a
out. That's what I
beard.
did all summer. Is I crack a cold one, sit down with some Stardew Valley all night with,
Oh,
with a
yeah.
podcast going. Oh, we are set. We're in heaven, Maxie.
Yeah,
We're
he's
in
making
heaven.
it all the way. He's gonna farm those crops and
Dude,
get
he's-
that cash.
He's gonna get that
money.
man
already,
money.
he's already fantasizing about it.
Okay, it's Jacob.
I think
Jacob's
this is gonna
decision.
happen.
Back to the Are You
It's
Happy
easily
episode.
Jacob.
He's changing it to Alone with Stardew Valley, a podcast in a few.
Dude, that's all I did this summer, honestly. I didn't know anybody in town. I'm like, fucking,
I
I'm
just
just
played
sitting at
PUBG
home
this
drinking
summer.
beer.
All right. Now, I feel like that was a kind of wholesome one, right?
That's one.
That
word.
I
was
mean, like,
wholesome?
That's a word to describe it.
because all right,
Yes, you
my
can say
my
that.
reasoning for saying wholesome is because Jacob embraced it.
I'm
Yeah.
aware of myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
And
it.
I
To
feel
be
like you're
self-aware.
very content with that, which is a juxtaposition of this next one.
Oh,
I'll ask.
Oh, he's setting it up, boys.
What do
jeez.
we have?
Who's most likely to betray their friend for only $10,000?
I thought you were gonna say a thought.
I did too.
Okay, first of all,
$10,000?
we say betray the friend for a thought. Definitely Alan.
No. I don't
think so.
I don't think he would. I think Joseph would.
I would not betray someone for a thought.
I agree with that.
However,
Alan would just find another thought. Joseph would just be like, well, this is what I got.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm against thoughts, but I would not betray someone for a thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the
What
ambiguous
was
term
the
here is
actual
thought.
question?
What's the definition of betrayal, though? Like,
And
are we
what is
talking,
the
like,
definition
killing
of-
your friend, or
No,
like
no,
making
just
them-
like
going
like do them dirty, you know? Do your
Yeah.
friends dirty.
You're saying
So,
like, hey, you
10
better
for
not get with that
10K?
thought tonight,
10K.
and you get with that thought.
Yeah,
anyway, you know?
betraying your
That's
friend
betraying.
for
But like
10K.
10K isn't even
like when you're like, hey, let's
That
do
much
this
money.
Pokemon
Yeah, it's
raid
not
at
that
this
much.
time, and they don't. They do it to you.
No,
I wouldn't say
it's like
that's not betrayal.
kill their pet dog for $10,000.
no, that's
it's no.
That's betrayal.
Dude, I'd
more
shoot the
than it
fucking
is.
dog and split it 50-50.
I would be like if we're both. It's like hey, we're both gonna get $5,000, but you take all 10,000. Kind of a deal.
Oh, I would never do that. I'd
Yeah.
shoot the dog and split it.
I think this is a weird question.
Like-
this
like
is too
stab-
weird of a
Like
question.
stab him in the back. Like,
I think honestly, it's just. I agree with Max on this one.
Yeah,
Like,
it's too ambiguous.
it's a bit ambiguous for us.
all right,
yeah,
well,
because we have to define a thought. What is
No, we're on
define
This is
Right.
not the thought
then,
question.
money
we drop the thought.
Thoughts
So it's just
involved.
betray someone
Dude,
for
yeah.
that.
Max's mind is
$10,000.
racing for these thoughts. Right
He's thinking
Oh,
all
God.
the thoughts he knows.
But like
Yeah.
10,000 isn't even that much money.
Okay, so
I
just
mean, it is,
betrayal
but, like
is
it's not.
1,000.
It's still too much
For
me.
us currently, it's quite a bit, but like
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not in the grand scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are we just chalking this one up as a loss then?
Yeah.
I'm
no,
just
listen,
saying,
I, think
I
it's
never
really
would,
enough.
because like friends are.
Hey,
Man,
Dayton,
I'm
hey, Dayton, you dropped it
curious
all
to
over
see
there.
what Dayton has next for us.
All right, yeah.
Alan just, I gotta get going. I'm moving this thing along.
Another one.
Another one. All right, who's most likely to survive in a zombie outbreak?
It's not me.
Not me either.
Dude, I do computer
To
shit.
be
Like,
quite
what would I
honest,
do?
I think it's
Yeah.
either
There'd be no internet.
You'd hack the zombie
Yeah. Oh,
mainframe.
Yeah.
I feel like Joseph's also in the running for this one though.
I don't think
Also, I'm
Dude, I
He
used
just
to-
hide in his blueberry farm in the bushes.
I don't
No,
think
that's how
Joseph,
zombies
Farm
are.
is
That's how they
aggressive
sneak up on you.
Yeah.
I don't think Joseph's aggressive enough to fight off zombies.
He's watched all the Walking Dead
I
episodes.
think
yeah,
it's-
I've
think it's
seen
true.
most of the
I
Walking
think
Dead,
this is
so, like,
an
I've-
easy Dayton, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
Dayton's
think
gonna
Dayton-
pull.
Dayton would be
Dayton
an
pulls too
absolute-
much dumb shit.
He'd be an
That's
absolute
true.
maniac.
Okay,
though.
except I can switch that. I can.
Yeah,
I feel like
he has
he's making
control.
dumb
Have you
decisions.
seen me in class?
What?
No, I have not.
I
What
am
do
a very,
you mean?
I am a very composed, reasonable, respectful
oh,
person who minds their own business.
Who's
Understandable.
on their
how
phone
they
half the time.
No, I am not.
Yes, you
That
are.
is false.
Yes, you are.
Hey, come on!
Have
Only
you seen-
50%. You'd give him some credit. At least 60%.
Have you seen me? Have you seen me in a class that isn't the bullshit semiconductors class?
Hey,
I thought not.
all of our classes are bullshit. Let's be honest.
That is false. Corrosion is not bullshit.
All right, whatever.
Anyways.
Not the point.
Okay, here.
I will defend
The
that.
reason that Dayton wins is because he has mastered the ultralight camping, which will serve him well in the apocalypse.
He's just gonna hide.
No,
Honestly,
he just
the
knows how
I
to-
think Dayton
knows
has a
how to-
survivor skill.
Dayton
as
has a
well.
minimalistic
Yeah,
outlook
yeah,
on
yeah.
life, and he'll just take what he needs and like
Yeah.
maximize
I
his
agree.
energy, and he'll be good to go.
I don't know.
Easy
Yeah.
peasy, baby.
But he's also crazy enough to fight some fucking zombies.
He would-
Oh, dude, I would bust some
Dude,
skulls.
He'd drop Pochinki to hit some zombies.
Oh my god.
It's definitely Dayton, no question.
Yeah.
Alan, it could have been you,
I
but
just
you haven't
feel like
mastered the ultralight camping.
Dayton wins out easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
so-
I had. No, there's nothing I can
No,
do. Unless I
there's
had like
no
some
way.
super smart home which I could control. There's no way,
No,
actually. I
There's
would
no
be dead.
power.
There's-
The
yeah,
power
there's no
grid's
power.
offline, dude.
The internet's done. What do I do? Make a botnet?
Okay.
What's that gonna
He
do?
gave your use.
Control the zombies remotely.
Yeah. I put microchips in their brains.
Their
Yeah.
rotten brain.
Yeah. Control the zombies to kill each other. Yeah, I'm gonna be the
Oh,
savior. I'm gonna
alright.
fucking.
Okay.
You're gonna
Speaking,
find
actually, me and Joseph, he's gonna make the chips because he's the EET. I'm gonna fucking do all that.
Are you actually
hacking.
like I do nothing around here?
No.
Yeah.
You shitty
Max
computer
is easy.
engineer.
What's
Actually, you
next?
could help.
All right, you know what? When you said savior, it made me think of this other question I
Oh.
drafted up.
Ugh.
Prime.
Who's the most likely to be reincarnated Jesus?
It's so not
Wait,
good.
reincarnated as Jesus?
No, like
Be
if Jesus
the new.
if Jesus were reincarnated 21 years ago,
Who would it be?
who would it be in this room?
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Not him. He just used the Lord's name in vain.
Maybe he just said his own name.
I think it might be Jacob, honestly.
Yeah, I certainly don't think it's Gabe or Matt.
Wait, what's wrong with
Dude,
you?
what the hell? Goddamn.
What are you talking about?
No, you're right. Jesus had to die for something, right?
I totally don't swear. I totally am not an atheist. I totally don't break like all of the rules and don't believe in any of them. I'm
That's
Jesus.
epic.
Maybe I'm the reincarnate.
Reincarnate?
Yeah,
I don't-
Oh, come on, Gabe. You're not that bad.
No, really not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
that's
want to go
Josh.
with. I want to go with the Jacob
He's
here.
gluttony.
I'm gonna go with Jacob too.
I gotta go
I
Jacob.
feel like
I think he's the most
honestly,
wholesome. Is the only
You're
reason.
you've got it figured out to the point where
Well,
you could be Jesus.
I certainly not have figured it out, but I appreciate the
No,
compliment.
he's the less corrupted. Let's put it
Yeah.
the least. Sorry.
He has the least devil in him.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
I feel like you're gonna sit next to him a virgin.
Oh my god! I wasn't gonna say it. I was gonna make
I'll
a
fucking
joke.
say
Hey, we didn't bring it up.
I was
Hey,
gonna,
none of us said anything. None of us said anything. All right.
I was gonna make a joke. I'm like, nope.
Hey.
I'm gonna be respectful.
You were all thinking it. So that's why I said it. Dude,
But you're damn right. That's the reason why.
Honestly, I wasn't thinking of it.
I wasn't thinking that either.
Yeah. But you bring up a good
Yeah.
point. That just
Valid
reinstills it.
That's. You're gonna regret that saying that one.
Dude, I don't give a shit, dude.
No regrets, baby.
But,
Do your parents listen?
No.
Okay.
Not
They'd
anymore.
be
They don't.
happy.
Yeah,
They'd be happy. It was
Yeah, they'd be like,
Alright.
wow,
My
Jacob,
parents would be
you're
so
great."
disappointed.
Oh.
Like,
As
Gabe,
if
what
they're
the
not
fuck? What a screw up.
Poor Gabe.
Baby.
Anyway,
All right.
next question.
Who's most likely to get married in Las Vegas?
Joseph.
As
I
a
think
Las
Joseph.
Vegas?
Joseph.
I don't think I could.
Joseph.
Not
I
Las
think
Vegas.
it's an easy Joseph.
No. No, continue on. I got a point after, but
so,
continue.
so my point is, just Joseph, nothing against him. He's very down to get carried away with the moment.
Yes, that's exactly what I was getting at.
And if he's in Las Vegas having a good time being himself, doing
Yes.
what he loves to do, and he meets a beautiful woman,
Joseph's dying in
you
the background.
never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. And all I'm adding to that is like he is so easy to persuade. Like that's all I'm gonna say. Like,
Joseph
we
is
could get him to
easily
do it.
the best person to peer pressure in the
Yeah,
group.
peer pressure,
Because
that's
you're
it.
like, hey, you want to do something? You'd be like, no, I'm not feeling it. And you're just like,
Dude, come on,
come on, do it.
come on,
And then he'll be
bro.
like, no. And you're like, do it, puss. And then he does it.
And he's like, okay, fine, let's do it.
For
And
the
you're just-
record,
you can just have some
I do have
abusive
risk
ass girl.
management. I'm not just gonna shoot up heroin.
okay, yes, but you'd get married.
Yeah, but if there's like a
Most
girl you
likely
like-
to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with that
okay.
one.
Yeah.
I agree with that one.
I'll give you that.
Unfortunately,
I'll give you
gotta slam it on you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Slam him with that old marriage card.
Alright, next one.
Let's see here. Ooh, this is a good one. Who's most likely to get a tattoo of their partner?
Oh, Joseph again.
Like,
No!
Yes.
No, I would not give
Actually,
a
I kind of want to go Dayton on this.
Dayton is
What?
the only one
Oh,
here
no.
that has a tattoo.
Yeah, but I totally
No,
can
no,
see
no,
you getting
I
drunk and be
don't
like,
think
let's
it's
do it,
Dayton.
honey.
I honestly,
Yeah.
No, I don't think
honestly
Dayton would do
feel like
that.
it could be a Gabe.
What?
I think you'd get.
it's
I
not
think
gay.
you'd
kidding
get.
me?
You
It's
get
not gay.
Patty tattooed
Who-
on your
what do you
forehead.
Hell to the no.
I think the problem
Right
with this
across the
question
neck.
is it's so unlikely for any of us.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's actually hard to
fucking
determine.
Max, dude.
What?
Dude, you'd get the
No.
sandwiches girl from RS.
Sandwiches?
Yeah, sandwiches coming?
Dude, it's definitely Max.
Anyone who speaks,
Dude,
no,
no.
it's you.
You think
That's
I'm
what
getting
this
a
is
fucking
evolving
tat?
into.
Get out of here. Alright?
I think you are, man.
Dude, no.
But it's not. I'm saying it in a good way. Like you love your partner so much.
Oh, okay, fine.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
That's
think-
your-
Alright, if you got a
Similar-
positive spin on it, fine.
You're gonna make me feel good.
Yeah, you're gonna just give me this compliment. I'll take it, okay?
I just don't think any of us would do it ever, though.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. It's so
I know it's
unlikely.
most likely, but in general, I don't think anyone.
Yeah,
else would
that's
ever
what I'm
do
saying.
it.
It's so unlikely for all of us. It's hard to make a decision.
There's no fucking way.
But
Even
Max-
if I was like, this is the one that I'm spending the rest of it, like, no.
yeah,
don't
why
want
would
that
I
shit in
even
my
get a
face.
tattoo of them?
Because you love them, Max.
Who did this?
all right. Well, then let's somebody get a definitive answer. Who's most likely to get a tattoo of their partner while they're drunk?
It's Joseph or Dayton.
Okay, for the record, Dayton
Yeah.
got a tattoo while he was drunk.
No, I did not.
No, he planned it before.
I talked to the tattoo
I
artist
think
while I
it-
was drunk,
I think,
and then the next morning I went and I actually got it.
I think it might be
Okay,
Joseph.
that's-
Yeah, Joseph is so bad at peer pressure, it's hilarious.
I feel like he would. He would be like,
She'd be like, if you-
his partner would just be like, "Hey Joseph, if you really
Yeah.
loved me,
Oh, no. I would
you'd
shut
get a-
that shit down.
you get a tattoo
If you
of
love
me
me.
right on your head."
Oh, no.
No, it'd be like, Joseph, get a tattoo of me. No. Please? Okay.
Oh.
It just
not-
takes one
If
thing.
it'll make you happy.
No. No.
If I can have your money, I'll do it.
Honestly.
Give me your blueberry money.
It'd be a slow burn. I feel like she'd be like bringing it up all the time, and Joseph would be like, "If you'll shut your fucking mouth, I'll do it." He's gonna be one of those husbands.
Then he like surprised her with it on their anniversary.
Yeah. And then it's like totally grotesque or something.
Oh,
pulls his pants down and it's a full on ass.
No.
It's just an arrow with like the wife's name. It's like wife's name ass. And it's just an arrow to his butt. Or property.
Property of.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's better.
All right, this one isn't on the list, but this just made me think of it. Who's most likely to get a brand? Who's
Like
most
a-
likely to get branded? Like cattle branded.
Definitely
Dayton.
Dayton, you are.
Dude, you're gonna be
You're
the
the only
most
one
likely
crazy
to
enough.
take a hot object right on your ass.
Yeah, that's exactly, dude. Dude, Dayton, I bet you can't do this. I'll show you.
There's no debate. It's you.
No, here's what's gonna I'm gonna paint a picture. He's gonna be like, okay, for reference, Dayton has a very low pain tolerance or high pain tolerance. Sorry, I meant to say high. He would just be like, someone would be like, let me brand you. He's like, honestly, I could take it. I have a really high pain tolerance. And then he'd be like,
I bet it wouldn't even
and then
hurt.
like, I'll fucking do it. He's like, okay. And then he'll keep a straight face. I'm doing a Dayton face. You can't see it. And then he'll do it, and then he'll keep a straight face the whole fucking time while grunting. Like,
Dude, just the fact that you thought of that question.
yeah,
It solidifies.
It's
It solidifies
it's
the
so
answer.
easily you.
God.
Makes me think now that if all you guys want me to get a brand,
We did not say that. We did not say that.
For the record, yes, I do want you to get a brand.
Yeah, don't go to the hospital for third-degree burns or anything.
but
That'd be your 4th year of hospital.
I know what we're doing this year.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
put it on the other ass cheek.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be my Christmas gift to you.
A brand?
A brand of our house.
Dayton, is it too odd for me to ask a question?
Sure. Yeah. Ask a
I
question.
suppose I have one. So,
Yeah.
who is most likely to have a foot fetish?
Oh, Jacob. I gotta go Jacob.
Wait. Hang
That's
on.
just the part of the no
we
sex
we
thing, though.
partially discussed this.
However,
Did we?
Yeah, we
You
do.
all
was
a few
out
of
here.
a few of
wasn't
us
there.
did over dinner one
Oh,
night.
okay.
yeah, I think we should
Honestly,
really discuss
classic
it now.
dinner family
It's just
conversation.
it's a wholesome dinner conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I gotta go with me, probably because, like, I don't know.
Because that's what you look
Yeah,
up.
you
You
don't
know, it's like, I'm still a virgin, I don't know what I'm into.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You could be surprised.
I could be
I can
surprised.
get a. I can get
I'm not saying I want that to happen, I'm just saying it's
You
a
never
possibility.
know.
Okay, but
There's-
Jacob, you brought up a wholesome point in the last
Last time we
time we
discussed
talked
this?
about it.
I said, I don't hate feet, you know?
No,
but-
no, you're talking about the intimacy
That's so wholesome,
factor.
Jacob. He doesn't hate
No, that was
it.
Alan who was saying, like...
Oh, was it Alan?
Yeah, it's like, the reason people have foot fetishes is because it's like,
No,
it's
I
something they
brought
don't
that
see
up.
very often. Yeah, it's just, whatever. Somebody said it, wasn't me.
Someone over there.
But it's like, it's
someone
because
in this room.
I want to take credit for the things I said. That's all I'm saying.
It's like, showing somebody your foot is, especially because you don't see that very often. Who wear shoes all the time.
Are you
Socks.
telling me you don't look at other people's feet all the time?
Bare feet? No, I do not, man. No, I do not.
Dude, I'm memeing you.
So it's similar to like seeing like, you know, a naked person, but it's like their feet. It's the first time you see
Yeah, I
them.
get it, I get it.
So
Sure.
I still got. Yeah, I definitely gotta go Jacob.
So it's kind of like the whole like back in the 50s when you'd see a girl's ankles, you just
Ooh,
like
Tate, calm down. Calm down. Jesus. Can we not talk about such risque stuff on our
Sorry.
podcast?
Sorry
When you
guys.
see
I
ankles and it's day 8 of No Nut November.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it actually is like that though,
Yeah, yeah,
honestly.
no,
That's the kind
definitely,
of the psychology of it.
Something a little special.
Yeah,
I
something,
find
something
feet
special.
absolutely fucking disgusting.
See, I don't find
Oh,
them
yeah.
disgusting. I'm just like, I don't find them
They're
attractive.
just feet.
They're just
I
feet.
I
agree.
feel like
Yeah.
if you shower once a month, it
Oh.
can't be that bad.
Moving on.
All right.
Who has who's most likely to have the weirdest habits?
The weirdest habits?
Yeah.
I gotta go Dayton on this one.
I don't.
No,
I,
Dayton
okay,
is-
They're
I'm
not-
very,
they're
I'm
not-
very habitual, except they're not weird habits.
I
Yeah,
think
I guess
Dayton
it's
has
true.
relatively normal habits.
I would say you have the most habits,
I do definitely.
but
have
they're
those
not
habits.
like weird or bad. I guess.
Yeah.
I think
Jacob
Jacob
has
might
weird
have some weird
Jacob
habits.
is.
Yeah.
I know I have some weird ones too.
Yeah, Jacob or Gabe, I would honestly say.
I have some odd ones.
I mean, all I can think of is my shitting habits, which take forever.
In your
Yeah.
showers.
And my shower. I love long showers, man. You gotta do it.
Water
You gotta do it.
What? Wait, you said that you have weird habits though?
well, I guess not weird. I guess preferences. I guess it's not a different.
What's the difference?
I don't know. Like, I get fucking disgusted when I see other people brush their teeth. Like that's a
Really?
weird one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Like whenever
Wow.
like me
That's
and Patty are like brushing teeth, like I can't watch her. It just it, like,
Wow.
it makes
Why?
me gag.
I'm curious.
It's just like
Okay.
I don't do well with like anything that's related to the mouth. Like fucking disgusting. Like chugging is gross to me, which is like why I fucking suck at it. It's just like something with the mouth disgusts me. If that
I
makes
feel like
sense.
it
What
could be
about- what
Max
about
though.
eating food?
Wait, what is this question? I
Eating
don't even
food
know.
gross.
Who has the
Yeah,
weirdest
sometimes.
habits?
Oh,
Like, if I
jeez. You,
smell
I
a
think you
piece
might
of
got
food,
me.
Dude, I think it's Max.
Dude,
Max.
yeah, have you guys not considered me?
Max has the
certainly
worst
got some
sleeping-
weird habits.
Okay,
Yeah, I
can
have
I
some
hold on,
weird
hold on.
habits. Right?
For the record, one time Max took a nap that ended up being 8
Oh, I
hours.
remember that.
He took a nap at 4
Dude.
o'clock that ended up being 8 hours and then was just awake
You
for the
think
rest of the day.
You think I did that once? Yeah. I did that a couple times.
Dude,
last
Max will
semester.
come downstairs at like 9 o'clock, hasn't eaten dinner yet. He's like, what should I eat for dinner? Oh, a bagel.
Yeah.
And then I'll chug some
Sadly,
chocolate
Yeah,
milk and
I
I'll
guess
go
I
to
do have
bed.
to go now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's Max. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that's not an insult.
No,
just
no,
what
it's
it is.
not. I do have some weird habits. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And he always wears shorts. I remember about here it is.
Oh,
Hey, he's wearing his
What do you
warm
mean?
shorts
His
today.
Yeah,
warm
dude, it's
shorts.
warm short season now.
When it started getting colder, he only wears shorts. It's starting to get colder, and we were going outside. I think we were playing Pokemon Go or something.
Joseph,
And we're like, hey, we're going. And Mac's like, I gotta get my warm shorts. I'll be back.
Yeah, he walks out of his room. Oh shit! I gotta put on my warm shorts.
Yeah.
And I was just so
Seriously?
confused.
Yeah.
Why not wear pants?
Sometimes it's gotta be done.
Yeah. Hey, somebody's got to do
You
it.
need to wear knee highs, man.
Oh, God. Dude,
It
Max and
looks
knee-high
so bad.
socks.
But like the big white ones, you know, like those
Oh,
disgusting.
God, no.
That sounds pretty epic.
ones. Never.
Max,
do
you
that.
just need to get a sweatshirt that goes down to your ankles.
There you go. You look like Boo from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Or Dayton, I think we have time for one more.
Are we at, what time are we at?
Well, no,
Sure.
dude, we have plenty of time left because I started recording earlier.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
have to cut on it.
So, who's the most likely to throw shit over their neighbor's fence? So, like, let's say you got some like
Out of
leaves in your.
spite?
No,
Yeah,
I ain't throwing
yeah.
shit over the fence again.
Dude, I feel like it's Gabe.
It's
Gabe has
definitely
some anger,
Gabe.
man.
Gabe, I feel like Gabe
Yeah,
definitely.
That is
Because
some
of Gabe's
spiteful
anger.
shit that Gabe
Gabe's
would do.
Yeah, not regular game, but angry game.
Yeah,
Alright, if we're talking angry Gabe,
Like Gabe
yeah.
did poorly on the exam, and you know his neighbor's being an ass, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
"Hey, fuck you!"
So this is.
I'm not
is a-
gonna lie, I did think about because there's a side yard in our house, and they let their dog shit on our yard, like
Yeah.
all fucking spring, and didn't clean up when we were moving out. I thought about putting some on their porch. Just as like,
my God.
clean up your
Alright.
goddamn
That's
shit,
some
because it was
solidified
our
answer.
yard, and they just like were like whatever, it's a dog, but they didn't clean up once for like 3 months.
Dude, it's
Easy.
Gabe. He has admitted it.
Yeah, it's Gabe.
It's me.
Gotcha.
I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I
but
just thought about
You're the
it.
most likely to do
Yeah,
it.
most likely.
Gabe's the type of dude to throw the shit over the fence and then build the fence about 10 feet higher so he doesn't have to deal with the repercussions.
I mean, what other way is there to do?
Alright, what's the next one, Dave?
Well,
we can go a little longer.
well,
It's all
I'm
good.
I'm out of them.
That's the last one.
well,
So does
Yeah,
that
fucking
got something,
springs
I
into
guess.
action.
yeah, I think that means that
Here's
Alan might
my
have a
chance.
few would you rather's.
you know,
Alan,
Oh,
join
does he?
battle.
would you rather only be able to eat molasses and uncooked rice,
That's crunchy.
or you have to buy a dog and kill it?
Oh my god.
Stop the dog and killing it.
I want
Hey,
to
it's
know.
a good
Dude,
alternate.
the dog, dude. You just buy a.
I want to know your
Alright,
answer.
here's what I would do. Yeah, I would do
And
a
you
max.
put it out of
I would
its
go to the
misery.
shelter, find the oldest fucking
The
dog. I can
oldest
find.
deaf, blind.
It has.
You can't even feel
Yeah.
anything.
So this dog, nothing. All right.
Oh
You don't
my
know
God.
anything.
You help it. You're helping it at
It's
that point.
alive.
Oh my god.
You'd rather eat molasses and uncooked rice?
Yeah, dude, for the rest of your life, that's awful. You gotta
Alright.
make it like the next couple
You
of months
find the
or
one
something.
who like is on 7 medications and like can barely walk around.
It's got heartworms.
You just wait for one to have rabies. They just put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
It's shitty, but it's what you do to you.
And then you can eat food.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
imagine
hey,
that.
Molasses and uncooked rice is food. It's just not good.
Yeah.
Or sustainable food.
It is definitely not sustainable.
All right.
I can't
That is literally
imagine
all carbs.
how depressing it is to have
Wait, wait,
uncooked rice and know that you
I've
can't
got
cook
I've got another simple
I gotta
one.
wait. I gotta
Oh,
exit.
sure.
it. Max has to leave. It's been fun, Maxie. Thank you for joining us.
I had a
this
great
week.
time with the fellas. All right, but it's time to make an exit. All
I
right?
hope we hope to
Yes.
see you again soon, Max.
He has other obligations tonight, and we're going to bid him a good riddance.
Good
Bye.
riddance, Max.
Bye, Maxie.
I will leave that with one question. Who is most likely to be on a commercial?
Ooh, that's an
That's
interesting.
an interesting one.
To like act in a commercial.
To be on a commercial.
Okay, so in the background, does that count?
On
Alright.
a commercial.
Just on a commercial.
If just in general.
If
I'd
we're
say
talking
Alan.
like anything, like
Anything
cloud, IT,
on a commercial.
technology, put glasses on me, I could definitely be in one. Hands down.
Just
I
as
could,
like a tech,
I could be
like,
the techie nerd. Like, easy.
See, I'm imagining it's like Joseph is like eating lunch at his favorite restaurant.
No,
There's like filming a commercial. He's just like, oh, just like has the food in his mouth. He's like, hit him in the back.
No,
Just
I
falling out
imagine
of my mouth.
what I imagine is the Grand Champ Farms, and it's just like him like groping some fucking berries in like a barrel.
Groping some berries.
Oh, that's an interesting image. you
not
just
a
put in my
visual I
mind.
want.
It's one I like.
Oh,
I feel like it's Joseph. I don't really know why, but I feel like it's Joseph.
I think it's Alan.
Okay.
I feel like Joseph's the one who's like, yeah, like what Jacob said. He's just kind of minding his own business, kind of doing his own
Right
thing.
place, wrong time.
Yeah, and you're just kind of there.
If we're talking like other people, I'd have to go Cooper because he just has that face of like the normal person.
The normal.
Oh, dude, he's like the face of like white middle class.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Absolute average.
Alright.
I'm just
So-
saying.
To move on from there, I've got another one, okay?
This is such an unorthodox episode.
It's
I love
fantastic.
Who is most likely to become best friends with an animal?
Gabe.
No.
No.
You have 2 guinea pigs already.
No,
He has guinea pigs.
No, Gabe doesn't care about his guinea pigs at all. All right.
I'd say that's a lie, but
I
continue.
care about them. But
When
I'm
I
not
think
like
of
obsessed.
when I
with
think of best,
I
with
think
an
crazy
animal, I mean,
cat
like,
lady.
one with the forest type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think having like being like, oh, my pet's like my best friend or something.
I think it, yeah, like what Dave's
Yeah.
saying, like I would rather hang out with my dog than
If
go hang out
my
with
guinea
you
pigs
guys.
are my best friend, I might as well just
Might as well
Just
what?
End it now.
yes.
There's
Jump
gonna be a
off
thank
the
you I'll
fucking
tell you
knee.
later who would fit this perfectly with
Oh.
on the podcast.
Come on.
No,
I don't know, dude. I don't want to know anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, cause like Dayton, how close are you to animals? I
Not very.
I
Yeah.
can see
Dude,
Joseph getting pretty
you,
attached.
You know where I grew up.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah.
Yeah, you're about you're about a farm. So
I don't know,
it's
I
like-
feel
Well,
like
no, not a farm. I didn't
Well,
grow up on a farm.
you were in a
Pax
rural
farm.
area.
Okay, the Pax farm. I grew up and it wasn't a big deal to like kill animals.
Yeah, because that's how it is.
I think
Joseph, you the same
I think
way.
Joseph would
Yeah.
swing one way or the other. He'd either get super attached to him, like I love this thing, or he'd just be like snap
Or-
its fucking neck. It's like this is dinner.
Well,
no, like a chicken, not like not like
Or
a
he's gonna eat
dog.
dogs.
Puts it across the acreage.
I have one more question, okay? And it's kind of a
We
doozy.
didn't even answer this
We
one.
didn't answer
I can't resist this question.
Alright.
Okay?
This is the last one, Alan. This is the last
This
one.
is the last one.
This is it.
Okay.
Who is most likely to poop their pants on their birthday and then fall down the stairs?
That is incredibly specific.
Wait, hey, Alan, wait. Let me preface this by saying, Has this happened to you before?
It has not personally
It's a
happened
personal
to me.
experience.
However, you never know. It could happen to anyone in this room.
I can see 15-year-old Alan.
Guys, there's a clear answer here, and it's Gabe Toman. All right. Here's why. Here's why. First evidence. He has the worst farts, which means he has the worst shits.
He's got the loosest sphincter.
He's got the loose bowels, alright? Fact
He does. That is a fact.
I don't even want to think about my own asshole.
Gabe likes drinking the good stuff.
Right.
Alright? Point 3. On his birthday, we all know he goes ham. Alright? Put all those two together, he's gonna go ham and just shit himself. He lives on the second floor, he's gonna fall down the stairs.
And you know what? We're gonna make it happen.
We're gonna
make you
okay.
shit yourself on
Alright.
your birthday game, and then we're gonna kick you down the stairs.
Slow down. I will concede that it's like in the room, it's me. However, comma, I think that you guys would be the fuel to the fucking fire.
Oh yeah. No, we're totally
yeah.
gonna feed you
guys are like,
laxatives
and
kick you down
here's
the
a shit ton of
stairs.
apple juice. Oh, that's making you feel like you have fucking diarrhea. Here's more apple juice. Here's some more alcohol. You just fucking like feeding this garbage.
Dude, we would give you mixed drinks made of apple juice
and Taco Bell. Taco Bell gives me the shits.
Oh yeah.
Perfect, dude.
Dude, let's
I think
bring
this
us
is
some
gonna
laxatives.
happen. I think this is gonna happen.
Taco
next
Bell and
weekend.
apple cider would make me blow.
I have a bonus question.
God,
This
We
is
don't-
the
we
last-
don't have
you just said
time.
the last question. We're cutting you off.
How quick is it, Alan?
It's
Real
before
quick.
11 and we're cutting you off.
Who is
Alan.
most likely to speak with their mouth full?
Max.
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 Alright.
That's
And
all
that's a
you
wrap.
That's it. Alright. Well, it's been a fun night.
This is different.
Thank you for listening to the Engineers Not Filters podcast. Don't forget to follow us on socials at EWF Podcast. Remember, we're on SoundCloud every week, and also you can find all of our episodes on ewfpodcast.libsyn.com. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
All right.
Goodbye.
See you guys.
Thank you.